Astros hoping for a little good home cooking here on this homestand.
Washington trailing 4-1 in the ninth, starts the inning with a base runner on an error. Then there's a Scherzer violation warning, followed by some more base hits, some more runs. Washington claws their way back, and we go to the bottom of the ninth inning tied up.
Well, in the center field, and that is going to be down for a hit, and that's going to tie the game. There's a ball in the center field for a base hit. Yeah.
Now it's the Astros' turn to get some base runners. The bases are loaded, and for Washington, this is going to look like a very familiar play.
Towards short, they're going to come home. They get the force out there. The throw to first, not in time.
And the throw gets away from Chavis at first.
A play crosses the plate.
And here we go again in Houston.
Flashback to the 2019 World Series in this same place. Martinez arguing for runner's lane interference.
Safe at first, ball gets away. Holbrook has called the batter out.
In 2019, plate umpire Sam Holbrook correctly called the batter runner Turner out for failing to run within the runner's lane, and in doing so, interfering with the fielder taking the throw at first base.
Probably the worst rule in the sport.
Similar thing in Chicago, Martinez ejected, arguing Turner being called out for failing to run within the lane. And then it happened again, 2021 in Washington. This time Doug Eddings ejected Martinez over a runner's lane interference call, very similar to the one that we're looking at tonight.
And then he cuts.
Everyone knows the rule by now, right? 5-0-9-A-11, a batter is out, running the last half of the distance from home to first while the ball is being fielded to first, running outside of or inside of the foul line, but not within the lane. And in the umpire's judgment, interferes with the fielder taking the throw. The batter's out, the ball's dead, runners go back. That's why, like the play in Washington is interference, runners clearly not in the lane, interferes with the fielder taking the throw because he got hit by the ball. There is an exception that if the runner is legal the entire way, they're allowed to exit at the very, very end, just to touch first base. But the key is that the runner has to be within the lane in order to have exit privileges. You can't exit something you were never in the first place. So what happened tonight?
That is the only claim they can make, is that Jake Meyers was on the inside of the diamond.
So we're going to get the ground ball right here to CJ Abrams.
All right, let's check it out. Was the runner ever within the lane? Didn't enter the lane there. Let's see if we can get another angle.
And watch the base runner, Jake Meyers. He's on the inside. And eventually...
Stipulation, the runner was never within the runner's lane. But in order to get an interference call, the throw must have a chance to reasonably retire the runner. So we need a side view to confirm whether the runner touched the base before the fielder would have caught the ball with an outstretched glove.
Meyers just to the left of that baseline.
The first baseman's mitt appears to make contact with the batter runner's helmet, thus preventing a potential catch. Because the batter runner never legally ran within the runner's lane, the last stride exception exiting the lane does not apply. Therefore, this is runner's lane interference and should have been called. The winning run thus should not have scored, and mechanically, this is not the first base umpire, but the plate umpire's responsibility.
Having flashbacks to Game 6 of the World Series when Trey Turner...
So turnabout is fair play, right? It was called in 2019. That was a great call. It was not called on June 14th, 2023. That was an incorrect no call.
Davey arguing the reverse situation here and getting nothing from this umpiring crew. They're not going to confer.
No.
They say the game's over.
Look, I love conferring, especially in huge situations like this, but the plate umpire has the best view of this. That's their call. The reason that they have that view is they're looking straight down the line. No one is going to come up with a better angle than that. You either see it or you didn't. And, well, you didn't. The intervening force out at the plate means the umpire's point of plate as opposed to on the foul line. He's supposed to be there. So because he's not on the foul line to look directly at batter runner, he doesn't have that straight on angle. He's at a tiny bit of a parallax. So, look, folks, I'm not excusing the no call. It was incorrect and should have been called. But what I do on this channel is try to say, this is why a call might have been missed due to a certain angle. Not excusing the fact that it happened, just explaining why it did. So next time, adjustments can be made to correct what was done incorrectly.
Was ruled to be out of the baseline, interfering with the throw down to first.
Thanks for the question. Like and subscribe. Visit us online at closecallsports.com. Twitter, Facebook, and Discord links in description. We'll see you on the site.
Eventually veers back to that bag as it ricochets off the helmet on top of the bag.